Hi guys, what's up? How you all doing? Welcome back again to another video from the Netherlands. Yeah, it's so good to watch something from Learn Dutch with Bert the Pooh, but this is actually from Learn Dutch org, right? I'm going to be talking about how to love in Dutch. Is there a particular way to love in Dutch? Dutch, there's something about the Dutch, they are very blunt and very straightforward, and they don't know how to sugarcoat, they don't know how to sugarcoat things and all of that. They are very direct. The Dutch people are known to be very direct. So we're going to be saying how to love in Dutch. Is there a particular way to love? I thought it was like a normal thing for everybody, but this video actually talks about how to love in Dutch. So we're going to be hearing from locals, foreigners, and people who have lived in the Netherlands for a while. Okay, and this video is from Learn Dutch org. I titled How to Love in Dutch. Do you have a Dutch partner? What is the secret to dating the Dutch? How to love in Dutch. These foreigners tell you how the Dutch love language helped them with a Dutch boyfriend, a Dutch girlfriend, a Dutch husband, a Dutch wife. Dating the Dutch, the number one reason to learn Dutch is love, having a Dutch lover. These Dutch language students, mainly expats in the Netherlands, tell us about their experience. So let's quickly see this video together.
And I made a huge mistake. I fall in love in the Dutchman. And if I knew at that point how hard it will be to speak, I would cut the relationship off at that moment.
Each time you meet with that guy and you speak in Dutch, he is positively surprised with the fact you try Dutch. They don't care about the mistakes, and somehow I think that it even makes guys feel better that they can show you the proper way of saying it. They can teach you something. They're like, can I explain you this?
I met a Dutch woman in my home country in Ireland, and eventually that has led to here. My wife and I, we've known each other for 18 years, and to all of a sudden change from an English spoken relationship to instantly speaking Dutch is not that realistic. I attempted it before and we fell over very quickly.
The risk for us is that we keep on talking in English because that's what we are used to so far.
Yeah, so we have a big intention to learn each other languages. It's very important. It's very important.
When I arrived to live here, I put in around all my apartment post-its everywhere with the Dutch word and the English word. The very first time he entered, he saw post-it everywhere in the mirror, in the drawers, in the table, even in the inside the cupboard. And then at the beginning, his side was like, it's not a good idea to meet this girl.
Just say one word or two in Dutch and he will be so extremely happy that, you don't have to convince that guy to speak Dutch to you. It's enough that you show that you try, that you are keen on, and then you can steal their heart very easily.
Oh really? That's the secret.
What I've been advised to do and what's working so far is pick a moment or maybe a couple of situations a day that you speak only Dutch. So for us, we've decided that at dinner we speak Dutch. When we're in the car, I speak Dutch.
Polishmen are more like a gentleman, yeah? So they will open the door for us, they will take the heavy bags for us, they will take our coat and open the door in the car. While Dutch guys don't do it. Sometimes I was opening the door for Dutch guys, and for Polish girls that's really something like, what the is wrong with them? Don't get upset with the fact that he's not a gentleman. For his way of thinking, he is a gentleman. And you can be completely yourself because Dutch people are really easygoing and they don't judge you.
Through the language you can learn and feel and inhale more about values, roots.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing for me. It's even more important, I guess, than learning the language by itself.
Diving into someone's roots or history, you really extend and expand your boundaries, and it's very, very valuable for yourself.
Actually, I think it's not as difficult as we all thought, right? I was actually thinking something difficult, because I think they call them the coconuts. They are tough on the outside and soft on the inside, but it's very difficult to get through to them. But it doesn't even seem so difficult, right? It seemed like all you need is just to learn the language. If you're a foreigner, just learn the language. Like, just learn the language, and you're just going to steal his heart or her heart. Like the couple that says what works for them in their home is, pick a moment in the house, in the time of the day, and just speak Dutch. He knows that that's like a love language to them. They value their history, their personality, their language. So if you learn to speak their language, if they feel like it's so much effort. So one other person said they're not hard to please. They're just simple and easy people. They're not hard to please. There was a lady that I was comparing, with the Polish people, and said, oh, the Polish man will open the door, such a gentleman, he'll give you his jacket, he will open and close the door for you, and all of those things. But a Dutch man might not do all of that, but you shouldn't judge him based on that, right? She said that, and I think that was something I held, in my hands. What would you guys say it's a love language for the Dutch people? How do you think is the best way to love a Dutch person? Or if you're trying to woo a Dutch woman, what are the things you should do or say or not do? I know one is to learn the language. So if you're trying to woo a girl and you just learn how to say a few things in Netherlands, in Dutch, you're going to get her heart. I'm just saying. Anyway, I enjoyed this video a little bit so much. I just learned something, that the Dutch people they're not so hard to please. They're just like easy people. Just learn a little bit of their language. They even love it. One of the ladies said, oh, that they love it. They would even teach you how to go about and how to speak properly. So they're not so much of a difficult person. All you need is just the Dutch, just to learn the language, and that's it. They're very easy people, very simple and easy people. Anyway, I enjoyed this video. I hope you did as well. If you're Dutch, what are those things that you think that if someone is trying to woo a Dutch woman or a Dutch man, or trying to get a Dutch man, what are those things that they can do? How is the best way to love a Dutch person? How is it the best way to love a simple person? Let's put it that way. So please, we'll be loving your comments and additions to the comment section below. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. We'll be really receptive of them, so drop them in the comment section. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share with your friends that are Dutch and not Dutch, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.